Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome to Monster Train 2 warm-up runs. At a certain point in the future, we're at a 0 streak, by the way, I'm gonna stop doing Monster Train 2 warm-up runs. There will still be Monster Train 2 occasionally, but I don't want to do 180 victories in a row. I want to take a break, come back to the game after a while, take the break, come back to the game after a while. We can mix and match. Draw 1 if you play 2 cards. Spawning pods I like. Restoration Detonation I like. Prickly Puffball I like. Well, Revenge Decay to the attacker. There's another one that's like Summon Decay to everyone, which is good with the mushrooms. Knockback, Damage, Shield, Sap. Honestly, these are not bad bosses to be fighting. Deployment Energy is always helpful. And because we are Awoken Under Legion, we get the option for a champ. Rejuvenation, dealing damage, or spikes. I mean, to me, I know we have restores, but I just love the spikes. Just murder everything, get a bunch of health. And then on other floors, we can just stack up spawns. Yeah, I kind of like that. The Sentient will deal with a lot of weaker enemies, and then we can build up mushrooms on a different floor where they're not getting attacked that much. And we have the Puffball, so if we need to, we can have another kind of tank on another floor. So it'll be... I'm trying to think how I want this to function. I guess Puffball here. We don't have any other units, so I guess Shield Steward, and then if we draw a Train Steward, we'll play a Train Steward. If we don't, then it's Mushroom time. Mushroom time it is. I mean, I do love the Mushroom Clan. Whoops, I turned it down on my end. I do love the Mushroom Clan. And perhaps we can get some Mushroom Flan, I don't know. We'll get some upgrades for the Mushroom Clan, and then we can just have them go to town. God, I do love the Spike Champion, though. It's just so solid. We're not gonna be able to stop this guy from gaining rage on death, but we just don't care. We don't need to worry about that at all. His job, the job of our champion has already been fulfilled. Do a lot of damage to all of the units moving up, and now we just have Big Mushroom Stack doing all of the work for us. Perfect. What an easy fight. What can I say? We have some good cards in the deck currently. Targeted damage with a Vine Grasp. Advance deal 3 damage. 3 damage is not a lot, but it's free. I do like it. Razor Sharp is nice, or if we get, depending on what we get. I'm gonna take a Razor Sharp. We can use it off it. Oh, Lumco. Okay. Razor Sharp, we can use it offensively if we need to, especially if we get a good Awoken unit right here. Quick and Multi-Strike. All right. Oh, not what we wanted, but I do like the Awoken Hollow. It's not what we wanted, though, at all. In fact, the Quick and the Multi-Strike are both useless on both of the Hollow units that we could have picked up. Regen 10 might be nice on the Hollow. And then I'm gonna reroll and then Regen 20? Titanite's also really good there, like half damage. Then you live for a long time. All right, Awoken Hollow, you're gonna be a little tanky, I think. Dualism on the Puffball is also nice. Revenge Decay 10. 20 health on the Awoken Hollow is nice, but I think I just want Titanite. We can make a good tank for other floors. And then Prickly Puffball, you're just gonna get a couple of cheapo upgrades. We need damage, but I guess we still have damage from our spawns. And with the loam coat, we can really buff the amount of health that we have. Loam coat's also maybe pretty good for the Awoken Hollow, because you're gonna get regen stacking. Interesting. There's some ideas here. Some ideas. We're just gonna do the same thing we did last time, though. We're gonna set up like triple floors. Unfortunately, you don't attack. You are gonna haste units up past the middle floor. Hopefully, though, you don't go in the front. Whatever. Hopefully, though, we can stack up enough damage up there. I really wish that guy did do some damage, so he would attack the spikes and then die. But he doesn't! In fact, we're not gonna get the money, and you're gonna hit the Pyre for 4. What an annoying fight. There you go. At least Restoration Detonation gets the job done. So we need the Vine Grasp. We need to be able to pull our tanks in front of our sentients. Sorry, I misspoke. We need to pull the tanks in front of the mushrooms, not the sentients. Different unit. Like, we have a ton of damage output available, and that's kind of nice. But with Titanite, with a tank in the front, we need to pull them forward. Hopefully we can do that. So I'm going to be looking for that as a card. I don't think we need these. I do still like spawning pods, but we already have 2. Sap? I don't think we need sap. If we had, maybe the Seraph that had rage and melee weakness, maybe sap, but I think we have other things to do, other things to upgrade, other nonsense to worry about. Units are upgraded currently. We need to add more, but I'm gonna go to the left. Merchant of Arms could be nice. Gain energy when a unit dies will definitely have the sentient paying for itself basically every turn. I think that's also like deployable worthy. Wrath, Benevolence, Courage. Attack immediately. Restore friendly units to all full health. Oof. Restore to full health and gain armor equal to... advance. Restore to full. Gain armor. Yes, that's exactly what we need. Now you can move to the front. That's perfect. That's a great node. I wish there were more like that in the game, but oftentimes when I go there, it's just like, what kind of spike do you want? And admittedly, sometimes the spikes can absolutely like be the core synergy for the game, but a lot of times they're not. Okay, Boiler Room Sentient, Steward, Puffball, Hollow, Steward. Scipio Scion, welcome. Happy you could catch more monster terrain. You know what? I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're having a good time and a good day and all of that, Scion. Oh, that's so good. And now Loam Coat would regen forever, buffing Fun Guy, but we already have regen and we don't need more regen on the Hollow. The Propagate's nice, but I think we want to just propagate the troop, because it will propagate the troop. You pushed me! Whatever, we can still move forward manually, but that's very funny. I didn't even think about that, but it makes total sense. He pushed me. We did get extra energy, so we might as well double consume. That top floor is hitting pretty hard, but we are desperately going to need more targeted damage at some point. I don't know where we're gonna get it from, but we're gonna need more. I'm gonna play just the Ember there, take 2 damage. We don't have a lot of health on our Pyre Heart, but 2 is not that much. You know, this is part of the problem. Because our units got pushed around, we're not killing the back lines anymore. Yeah, that would do it, that would do it. So you're gonna hit the Pyre twice for 8. If you know, it would be a good opportunity maybe to restart and then just make sure that we don't put a shield steward down here, but I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, you guys aren't hitting the puffball, so you're not doing any damage to him. How annoying. 31. I can't quite kill you. Cultivate 3 plus 3, 31. I can get you I can do 34 damage to you, which doesn't kill you, so we can't kill the unit in the back. Really? Really? We're not killing you either, which is problematic. You know what? I'm just gonna murder you with that. That needs to happen. We're not gonna get pushed around anymore, so let's just cultivate right now. We might be able to do that again before the boss shows up. There's 8 damage. The dude in the back up here might hit my Pyre as well. No, good. Excellent. I would like to stop you hitting the Pyre. And let's stop taking Pyre damage. Should have just restored up here. Okay, not bad, not bad. This is still fine. You're gonna sap me, but I'll do that anyways. I'll play one spell. Jaxie AK, welcome. I saw you playing Peak the other day. Yes, have you been playing Peak yourself? Mr. Jaxman, have you been? It's been a long time since we've seen that first around these parts. What a good game. I've been playing some Peak solo lately just because I find the climbing to be a fun mechanic, and I've been enjoying it. Played a few times with other people. Heavy carries me, I've been well. Hope you're doing well too. I'm doing well. Hey, if you ever want to play Peak, let me know. I wouldn't mind doing a run like off stream just for personal satisfaction. Consume propagate 2x. Propagating spikes is slow. We don't need armor. We don't need to bring back consume cards. We don't consume anything. I guess we'll take propagate. We don't really need sweep with the spikes, so probably a quick animus. We can maybe get some extra damage out of that. Not a lot, but we need any damage dealing units at this point. Draw would be nice. Energy would be nice. I'm tempted to go for the draw first. We don't need energy because of boiler room. Capacity would also be nice. We do need more floor capacity at some point. I'm gonna go draw first. I don't think we need capacity. I'm always down. You down now? Right now? Well, let me know later. We could double the hollow. Could double the loam coat, but the loam coat doesn't solve the damage problems that we have. So I'm wary about going to the right unless we're gonna be upgrading here. I mean, yes, but you just started this. Okay, probably not now. You got me. Merchant of Magic though, like a holdover on Razor Sharp is real nice. I mean, depending on what we get, we could get an amazing Razor Sharp out of this. But there's also an alcove on the left that we can get for free. Should not have taken the help. 100 gold, -1 energy, but you draw more cards. Friendly units get 12 attack, but deal 1 damage each turn. 1 damage each turn is not that bad. We have a lot of healing on units. We have a hollow. Because we have extra energy, I am thinking, well, because of the room, I am thinking -1 energy but draw 2 more cards. We would get through the deck very quickly. And if we take energy after, well, I mean, Boiler Room's gonna keep us in the green, I hope. We could also just get 100 gold. It's gonna be worth 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be worth 400 gold. Would we rather have 400 gold or 2 cards? Problem is that even if we draw cards, we can't play them. Everything's too expensive because it costs 1. The relic of making all of your starting cards free would be fantastic. With deployment energy, we can still play most of the cards that we want. No, I think I might go for the damage boost. Jaxie says, they finally released Monster Train for Android. I didn't know. Only the first game. The second game is not for Android, I don't think. Which is weird. So each turn means on Relentless it would hit each turn, but that's still like not a problem. I'm gonna take the extra damage. I think that's fine. And then fingers crossed. The first room card applies to all floors. Dude, that's gonna be Boiler Room on all floors. Now I kind of we should have gone here first. We should have taken the other option for the room then. That would have been sick. I think I'm just gonna go full spikes. Reanimate's not a big problem. Weak enemies. Dude, that on every floor is so much energy. Definitely draw or capacity after this. So Hollow, Animus, Puffball, Shields, Shield. At least we can play all of those units immediately. I can get Spikes 31, which is not amazing. Or I could give you Regen 4, also not amazing. I think we just wanna, like... maybe we save the Spike. Hit it on the shuffle. Yeah, 1 damage per turn is not much. It'd be cool if it was 1 damage to all units. That way it had a little bit of a counteracting playstyle. You're taking 68, that's totally fine. I would like to stop the Pyre damage. I don't think we're gonna need more damage to stop these units. God, we have so much energy. I love it. Dump it. Spawning pod. Honestly, keeping you going a little bit longer is nice. Also, actually the reanimation's giving us a lot of energy. Oh my god. We need to draw that spike. I want to propagate 1 billion now. This is pretty damn good. Holy crap. I mean, we're stacking up a decent amount of damage up there now. If we could find a way to get rage, that would be nice. I didn't get the spawning. This is what I need I could propagate 22 if I drew it on this turn. What the heck? Might as well. That counted as a death. Well, you know what? Kill this unit, give me 1 energy next turn. I need it for propagation. Oh yeah, you're annoying. Okay, that's gonna be rough. That's a lot of damage. I don't have spikes. What's the best way of handling this? 6 more regen or lots more damage? Probably lots more damage. Actually, they're all gonna die to the shroom. Yeah, they're all gonna die to the shroom. So this turn we're gonna get a big harvest. I like it. Are you losing one? Oh, right, the damage over time, of course. Oh, you're gonna have reanimation anyways. So don't play Restoration Detonation down here, I don't think. I'm just gonna stack up more damage up here. Heart of the Pact active. I kind of wish it gave us more energy because we don't need draw. We don't need energy either, not on this turn. All right, you're all dead. It's a very straightforward type of build where we just play our cards. We summon a big mushroom stack. We've done it before. Cheaper healing spells could work, but we get enough, because it's not a banner unit, we're not gonna draw it early, and we have enough energy after we play the room that he doesn't matter. Ensnare could be nice to root enemy units. It's a good, just solid card to have. And Propagate's nice too. We can get more troop stacks and more regen. I just don't think we need it. The Sentient counters the silence units, so I don't think we need a targeted spell. We could always grow room on this floor anyways. Like we can put energy on the bottom too and then grow room on the top. I'm fine with that. Now, do we need another unit? Man, I would like another unit. I would like an opportunity to pick up an Animus so we can get multi-strike. And we want to upgrade the Animus of quickness, and then we can duplicate our best unit. I think we have to do it. Smidge Stone and Quick. It's not what we wanted, clearly. We can get more damage out of a Shattered Shell, though. Like, it's not... We could also pass, and then just dupe a Quick Animus if we can put it on multi-strike. But with a Husk Hermit, we can put it with quickness behind the champion and then have it scale its damage. Like, it is doable, and then it won't take as much spike damage. It's not like amazing, but it still helps. You know, it doesn't not help. Yeah, okay. So we give you quick. We don't need to smidge. I think we just give you health. Reroll, and I kind of wish now that we had smidged something else, but we could put an Animus. We don't need big health capacity Animus. Like, it ruins my ability of playing the Animus behind the hollow without getting a capacity upgrade, which I don't think we want. We kind of have the floors settled at this point. So I could just give you health and regen. I could wait. You know, I don't need to give you anything. But if we're gonna dupe something, we might want to dupe it now. We could dupe the spike and get a big propagation. That's really just for the mushrooms. 4710, not a lot of help. At the end, there's a Merchant of Steel with a duplicator. I'm tempted to go there. There's no Merchant of Steel for 2 floors. I don't think I want to upgrade the Animus. I think I want to dupe the propagate spike. We don't need 2 Shattered Shells. Another Razor Sharp could be nice. Another Loam Coat's nice, but like, health is not a problem. Sustain is not a problem. We need to do damage. This does allow us to do more damage. Yeah. Look, it's not fantastic, but it'll be okay. On death, apply corruption. That's not going to be a big problem. I don't need my units to survive more than is necessary. So yeah, Shattered Shell is just going to be quick and kill everything. I'm okay with that. You're going to tank. You're going to do damage. You're going to do damage. You're going to come out. It's going to be a lot of corruption, but, you know, it is what it is. If I spawn 4, I can eat the corruption up here. They'll have 16 HP, they'll take 12 and then live. And then we can just sharp you. One of them is gonna live to hit the pyre. Honestly, I'm fine. Just, I'll let you do that. One unit hits the pyre and the top floor doesn't get any corruption. That's fine. Surprisingly, we don't have any other units with corruption. It was just that one wave. So, propagate up here. We have 16 energy, the best spike of all time. Honestly, spawn 1. I might as well give you 1 regen and then propagate it 24 times. There you go, that's a lot of damage. I'm happy with that. We picked up so much energy on that first wave, that's why I doubled up on the propagation. Yeah, purge it, who cares? Might as well just spike it up again. Like, I don't even need the Awoken Hollow to survive that long. I've got the mushroom stack with more regen than he's ever gonna have. What a fun setup. Dragon House, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, I do not, in fact, have a spike. I thought I did. Never mind. Well, we'll still do that. Actually, the quick is doing a lot of damage too, because all of the cultivation is going on to the Animus of Speed, basically. We have quite a lot of damage. I'm enjoying this so far. That was a little unnecessary. I think he's going to be left behind. At least this wave is fine, but we're still going to need more damage. 500 health units will be making it through at this rate. So we need a way of killing them. I don't know what we're going to need in the deck to stop them. We'll have to think about it. I guess, like, even the 150 damage on the Animus is pretty good, but that's only 250 damage, 350 damage on that floor. It's not enough. Dragon House says I'm gonna make some burgers with a sunny side egg on top. Okay, barbecue pit boys. We're gonna make a burger, we're gonna stuff a hot dog inside of it, and then we're gonna grill it up on this grill that just had chicken on it, and we haven't cleaned the grill. Draw more next turn. We don't need more draw. We don't need more health. We don't need more spikes. Actually, the spikes... Sentient's gonna have 40, going to 50. Doesn't matter too much, does it? So, I might just, like, chill. I mean, we can gold the card. We have enough draw. I'll take it. On summon decay enemy units. I don't like this unit, but weirdly enough, it could fit if we put it, like, behind the sentient, or in front of the sentient if we get endless. Like, it just does damage once. It does 21 damage. What about Pandemic? Merchant of Magic in 2 floors, and then buff this thing to be really cheap. We get a decay and a sap we can play whenever we want. I'd much rather have this. Like, this has a calcified ember associated with it. We don't need the targeted damage, but the decay and the sap can really help the Pyre. If we sap enemies before they hit the Pyre, then they don't do any damage. And we have the energy to play something like that. Like, we don't even really need to make it cheaper, just not consume. So Merchant of Arms, do we need equipment? Healing passively would be nice. I'm trying to think. I think that what I really want is weapons. I need to do more damage, but there's not a lot of that in the default equipment kit. Like, if you go equipment for Underlegion, you could get Mitosis Cap. I don't think we need it. If you go for Clanless, we could get a Quickness Dagger, don't need it. Bloodthirsty Blade, don't really need it. Equalizing Rings, don't really need it. Hef's Hammer is unique, so we can't get it. Like, there's not a lot of damage other than Void Armament, which is still good, and I would like it, but it's a very rare chance that we're gonna pick it up. Merchant of Trinkets, though. Like, what trinkets would we be looking for? And do we want to go to a duplication portal? What would we duplicate? Could, in theory, duplicate another spike, since energy is not a problem, but I mean, it does buff the damage of the troops pretty nicely, doesn't it? And then we don't lose the extra healing. Yeah, okay. Units get an extra upgrade slot. It's worth it. Kind of cards gives you draw and energy. We're gonna have units, we're gonna have spells, we're gonna have rooms, we're gonna have equipment, shrooms, blights. It's probably worth it. Permanent copy of the first, oh, starter cards are cheaper. On deployment, draw a room, we can play the propagate room on turn 1. We don't need it though. Permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle. If we hold off, I mean, we could add propagates to the deck. This is very interesting. We have enough energy, we don't need to make things cheaper. But this is not worth that much. It's worth 2 duplications of a consume card, but we're gonna be playing whichever ones we draw first anyways. So I might just go for the cheaper starter cards and hope that I have enough money to go to the Merchant of Magic and use it effectively, because we don't have a lot of cash and there's a lot that I need to do there. Dragon House says, I've been lost in the new DLC for RimWorld. I hear good things about it, even though I'm not really wanting to play any more RimWorld. I do hear good things about it. All right, beautiful. All right. Things are dying. We're gaining a little bit of energy. You have some damage shield, unfortunately. You're not quite dead. We're gonna loam coat, or we're gonna spikes. I think we spikes, loam coat, and then propagate you. We will propagate the spikes after applying the loam coat. Did it not give you regen? Oh, resolve is regen. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Like, let's see how propagating spikes works up there. I guess I'd rather propagate because that's just worth more. Did I make a permanent copy? No, I didn't. I didn't take that. It's fine. That's okay. It's all good. There's our propagation room. Things up here are dying, but I think passive propagation is worth a lot. We'll get the regen stacking on this guy too. Might as well keep you alive a little bit longer. Might as well... Let's just murder you. So I gotta remember that this card consumes, but adds a copy to your discard pile. So we're not gonna add lots of them to the deck that we then draw. It's not how it works. Energy, 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 energy. I love it. We get so much energy. I'm not going to be keeping you alive any longer, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess we'll just give you a spike. No, we should have done. Well, never mind. We have a quick unit. I was thinking maybe we should do something where we ruin the damage shield on hit, but I think we'll be fine. You are gonna gain a lot of damage shield. You're gonna have 3 damage shield moving up. That's gonna be problematic. That'll purge 1 damage shield. I might just want to ensnare that floor. Hold up. 25, 12, and 13. A spawning pod and a couple of restores kills you. Well, it doesn't kill you, it breaks your damage shield. You still get 1 more, but... interesting, interesting. I don't think we need more, we don't need damage up here, so. We're purging 2 damage shields. Let's give you a little bit more healing. And let's keep one of you around. Who are we gonna keep around? I think we gotta keep you around because you're gonna hit the Pyre if I don't. Because if you go up with 1 damage shield, the Animus is going to hit, ruin your damage shield with 43 HP. You're gonna take 27, then take 162. We need the dude who makes the fun guy trample. We need trample. I could also just lock you in place. Then we've got a really, really tanky damage shield frontliner. But maybe I can deal with you next turn. Just push the problem to tomorrow. That's fine. I don't care how many damage shields you have. You're not a problem. So I think, again, we push the problem to tomorrow. Except I can ruin a damage shield. And then I can ruin a damage shield. How does that not kill you? Really? All right, let's keep you here. And then for everyone else, we play anything we can. Oh, I drew a card! My Pyre! Username says, I just had a rude awakening in FTL Multiverse. A ship had the explosive vest's augment, had no clue ships could spawn with it. Oh, so all of your units just exploded, didn't they? Yeah, that can happen. I have a vague recollection of that happening. Almost did. All right, Pyre's gonna be fine. We're not taking damage. $54 spikes, 54 spikes, 43 regen, 66 troop stack. What a trooper, what a trooper. Excuse me. A little cough, a little tickle in the cough. Oh God. Enemy units propagate. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Pandemic Contagion. Although Shard Channeler, if we could draw it early, that doubles the damage of the Sentient. But this is a little bit more interesting. We don't need energy. We don't really need draw. Nah, we need draw more than anything else. We need to get through the deck even faster. It's a really big draw build here, but I like it. We want to go to the Merchant of Magic. We have some cash. We want big spikes. Oh, I thought it was 40. Spikes 50 is nice. I'll take a double stack Decay Sap. Now, Spell Chain is very tempting. If we get the energy, we could play this twice and add 2 copies to the discard pile. Whew. Whew. That's pretty good. I can always make this one not consume, holdover, etc., etc. But honestly, that's real good. I will reroll. Hey, we did get something. Now, these would have been really good to have both on the thing that I just upgraded for -1, so I kind of regret my action, but I'll still make a cheap Contagious. That wasn't too bad. Yes. Unit cards without upgrades are -1. I mean, that's gonna help for a couple of cards, sure. I think at this point, we have to say no. First time each turn a spell card with consume is played, draw 1. It still takes the HP. When you draw a Blight or Scourge, gain an energy and draw a non-Blight, non-Scourge card. Okay, we suffered heavily from that, but you know, we can heal a little bit of this on the next combat, and that wasn't too bad. Units appear on each floor, 12-1. Is it 3 and 4 or 4 and 5? Oh crap, I don't know if we can kill all of the ones on the top floor. If I have to put a sweeper on the top, I'll just put a sweeper on the top. That's fine. I could put a puffball at the top, and then middle floor could be the hollow floor. That also works. I could put the Sentient at the top, and then puffball at the bottom. Well, we'll start here. But I think I'm just gonna put the puffball at the top, and then you guys can be down here, and that's totally fine. Like, this doesn't change anything else. It's 4 and 5, okay. Good to know, good to know. And you know what, we drew spikes, so we could have played on the top floor normally, but we'll be okay. You're gonna be a problem. Mr. 87 damage being taken on this turn, not actually dying. You're gonna be a problem. So I think we start restoring to get some cultivation happening. This is where double stack sap decay is gonna come in handy. Yeah, I think we just start there, and then we do it again. I could propagate on him. Hold on. Well, he's gonna have enough sap. I think we save propagation for ourselves. Everything else is fine. You're dying, but it doesn't really matter. You're taking a lot of decay damage. I do like that. I'm not able to kill you! How dare you? I want that 100 gold. I want my gold, game. I want my gold. You're not gonna hurt the pipe. You're gonna be sapped. I need to do more damage to you. And for both of you! Oh no! You know what? Maybe we should have had Decay Man at the bottom so we had a reason to propagate down here. That would have helped. We do not do enough damage. I mean, that much is clear. I can lock a unit down for a turn. Maybe maybe you? I need to draw that sap card again. We did get it. So sap 8. I can stop you from hitting the pyre. Oh, but I can only play it once. We didn't get any kills. That kills me inside. Okay, you're gonna hit the pyre once. Or... God, I really wish I had more energy right now. I mean, I could just ensnare again. And then if we draw Pandemic, we can play it twice. Taking 46. You'll take another 46 next turn? No, I think we... I see you. Now you're dead. We didn't draw what I wanted to draw. I think I'm going to... I mean, how are we gonna do enough damage? I guess if we ensnare you, you're dead, and then maybe we can just sap you guys in a couple of turns, which prevents a lot of damage moving up. And maybe we can get like a really solid propagation happening. That's all I can think of. So we're gonna slow everything down, as dangerous as that is to do. You will also propagate here, which is nice. Now, we didn't draw what we needed. We did draw what we needed. Okay, thank God for that. So you get sapped and decayed. I'm sorry, did that not add a copy to my hand? Oh, if we root enemies, they stay rooted forever on this floor. That's interesting. Huh. I did not know that is what would happen. However, we can at least stop you forever. Get more damage, get more cultivation happening. I'll take the 1. Yeah, that's very interesting. The rooting will lock enemies in place forever. We should use that to our advantage, if we can. I did draw what I needed. Taking 94. So you're gonna take... You're not gonna do any damage. You're gonna lose 94 HP. You're gonna go down to about, let's say 140. You're gonna take another 90 and then another 48. Restoration Detonation kills you. Now I don't have to worry about you. Might as well start sapping. Right? Like if we can lock enemies in place forever, it deals with them nicely. I'm sorry, did I not get another copy of these? Double stack ephemeral. I guess we drew the ephemeral one, so we put an ephemeral one in the discard pile. I thought we had two though. Always a confusing card, because it doesn't get discarded from your hand when you play it with Spell Chain. It gets added to the discard pile, which is specifically different. Okay, if we play another kind of card, we might draw. Okay, we do not draw. That's fine. Let's lock you in place forever, do damage to you. You're gonna die to the Pyre before you do damage. Okay, we do have Contagious, at the very least, which will allow us to do something. What is that something going to be? Really wish I could play a unit or something. I guess we can root you, but that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna play them both though, because I know I'm gonna be drawing double decay. We took, oh right, you hit the Pyre, you asshole. So we could just kill the boss, and then these guys won't do any damage. That'll work, okay. You are sapped more than you're raged, my friend. Okay, we do need to heal the Pyre. 40 health is probably enough to defeat the Titans because we have a lot of damage that'll hit the back line. Dominion's gonna be the big problem, but we can sap them up, so I'm not really that worried. Sap is a very good counter. More energy would be nice. More rooting would also be nice, because we know now that we can root enemies forever on the floor with the with our dudes. But I think temporary lower draw for more energy permanently is kind of nice. We have a desire for energy with the propagations, but after we play the propagations, mostly it's about pandemics. And more energy helps us to play those more. This one I think we might just skip. Wax Cap maybe, but I don't want to add more spikes. Now I want Merchant of Steel and we need the health. Fun Guy gains +2 attack per troop stack. A Vine Grasp every turn is not necessary. First spell gets -1 for every 15 cards in your deck. I do like this because we can make the first play of a pandemic free. Dualism. Decay 6 or Decay 10's not bad. Titanite makes them last longer. We could just put more damage on the Animus or on Shattered Shell, which maybe is actually better. Kind of like Titanite. Lowers the damage you take, makes you live a lot longer. Now, will we reroll that? I think we buy this. And if we reroll the trinkets, we'll have 150, which is not enough to buy really what we would want. So let's reroll here, then we can buy one upgrade. Yeah, multi-strike on the Animus is fine. And we have enough money that we can make you a little bit stronger. We're gonna dupe another one of those great pandemics. And that's a really good suite of additions. I don't think we're gonna have too much of a problem on this fight. This is definitely how we want this to be, though. We want to make sure that Puffball hits him with the decay before the propagation floor. Okay. You've sapped me for 1 floor. That's fine. Everything down here is dead, which is beautiful. Why are you dead? Oh, the quickness. Right, don't forget about the quickness. Let's get the loam coat started. Do we need to spikes anything? It's not the worst idea to spikes. That way we can start the propagation on the spikes. We have a lot of energy. Dump this. Draw -2 next turn. I'm fine with that. You don't do any damage to the Pyre, but you're gonna move in front of other units. I might just wanna keep you here. You'll do a little bit more damage, but we'll probably kill you before you move up too much. And then I think you probably don't even spawn pods. I think you just propagate 14. You get the same value, but then you also get additional regen, which, you know, might matter a little bit. All right, there's the pandemics. We need to play these. The first one is cheap. This is a bad time for these, though. Because everything is gonna get stronger as I play them. This is a real bad time for these. But you still play them. All floors get stronger, huh? You're a pain in the butt. So I'm pretty much just doing this specifically to get more of them in the deck. And then we just try to be careful where we play spells, because these enemies are really annoying, buffing everyone else. I would wish you didn't move up here, because now I can't play spells. Same thing here. If I play a spell, everyone else on all floors does more damage. And we need to deal with you at some point. Presumably we will draw pandemics. We've got 4 of them. So I think we'll just do some damage here. And, you know, I could restore up here. It'll give everyone else like plus 20 damage, but we really do need to lower your damage so that the Pyre can kill you. Really, a sap room would have gone hard. The Nor, welcome! You've ascended to multiverse already? Yeah, I don't know why username decided to go straight into the multiverse, but he has. Go him, I guess. All floors, huh? No, I don't want to buff all floors. I want to kill you. You know, a propagation means the Pyre kills you, and then I can play this one down here to work on you so we can propagate you later. I kind of like that. So you're gonna propagate one more time as well. So a pandemic you. I could lock you in place, but I don't need to do that. You can move up and the Pyre can murder you. So we will instead, I guess we'll just play this here for the draw. You know, I am gonna play that just to purge it. I could also propagate enemies. I could propagate their own sap and decay. Get these out of here. Got another pandemic. I hate that you're living because I don't know how to stop this guy with you here. This is a dangerous turn, but with double pandemic next turn, we can deal with this floor. So we just need to deal with you now. So this is gonna suck. Oh, this is gonna suck hard. Our champion will die if we do this, but it prevents Pyre damage. Our champion is going to get destroyed. 120 health units that buff everyone else when you play a spell. Annoying, 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 annoying. Well, it's what we have. Double ephemeral pandemic is not what I wanted to see, but it's what we have. So okay, you're gonna do no damage and you'll die to the Pyre. Then we want to start on you next. I guess we don't want to play any more spells up here because it's just going to make the enemies stronger. So instead, we will don't play spells down there either. Crap. I don't know. Oh, you do heal him. You only heal him for like 50 though. Everyone has been real buffed up though. This is gonna be an annoying turn, but we did get a lot of pandemics. And I don't have to hit you very hard. In fact, I really don't have to hit you very hard at all. You're still alive, which is annoying. You guys I need to kill somehow. Good God. Like, the problem is that if I play these to sap them, you just do more damage. You buff everyone to do more damage. I don't know if I can make it through this wave. This wave is going to kick my ass. I just don't think we have enough damage. Well, let's start. Like, pandemic, propagate. How much damage is decay 16? Times 3? So it's 48? If we double that again? I mean, I could kill you on this turn, but you're not the problem. These units are the problem. I need to kill them. But every time I hit you, you just make everyone else stronger. Turns out that's a bit of a problem. Well, we have to do it, so. You're dead. We try to do what we can. You're not dying. Why are you not dying anymore? Hold on, you were supposed to be dead? God, like, my entire strategy relies on these playing of spells because we never really picked up too many high damage units. So I'm really struggling on this fight specifically. Also, I thought you were dead. Oh, I kept playing spells which buffed you! Oh, I hate this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do instead. Make sure you die. We're gonna start playing stuff down here. This floor, I think they're just gonna move up and wipe the Pyre, but if I get super lucky, maybe I can do something. I can't do any damage though. I can't play any spells. So, you know, F me, I guess. But okay, you have spikes. can propagate. I mean, you know, there's another out. Play on the bottom with my big team, and hopefully they can kill Seraph on this turn. So there is an out. There is an out, technically. We didn't get another copy of that! Four. It's like, I look at this and like, that's all we can do. There's another chosen art. God, I hate these chosen. I can keep you around forever, but that's not gonna kill you. You know what? I have a plan. Maybe we can still make it out of this. I'm surprised so many units are dying on that floor already without me having to actually hit them. But I got an idea. Because we know that the rooting will last forever. So if we root you, you're not gonna move. Then, on this floor, we can stack up a little bit more sap and pandemic. At least you're not gonna do any damage to the Pyre now. And you're not gonna do any damage to the Pyre now. Now we have a little bit more. How does that not get a kill? 17. You hit for 14. You hit for 17, and oh, you have Titan skin. That's why. Shouldn't you still be dying to the decay? Oh, no, because you're dying. All right, I understand. Well, in theory, then. No, you're still gonna die to the decay. Okay, well, in that case, I cannot keep you alive. Understood. Let me just toss out, I guess, another one of these. Push you out of my deck. I mean, the Pyre's not taking any damage yet. But yeah, playing my big units on the bottom may actually be the right play because we're not able to actually kill everything. Turns out that's a bit problematic. You're rooted still. At least we have tons of health on this unit. Okay, corruption here seems appropriate. I think I need to start playing down here too. But you're gonna... No, I can't play down here because you're gonna buff everyone. I can't let the units here hit the Pyre. So... we're just gonna try to murder everyone. I could, like, kill these dudes. Actually, a Razor Sharp kills one, but it raises the damage of all of the rest of them. I mean, you have Sap 20. I can play spells and still not take any Pyre damage. Like, you have Sap. If I buff your damage by... I'd have to buff your damage to 50. I'd have to buff your damage to 24. I can play like 2 spells, no problem. So I could kill one of you. Or sap one of you. Or start sapping Sarah, who has decay but no sap. I should also probably get you healed up a little bit. Next turn we can do the Courage, which will give us a little armor. Mostly it's the Titanite saving us down here. I think sapping you is probably for the best, but there's got to be a better play. We're just buffing our own damage. And I really feel like killing a unit's in our best interest, but I don't have to. Like, they'll just die to the spikes. So sapping Seraph might be better. Sapping you just to kill you. I'm just gonna sap you. We could set up like a better propagation down there, but we might not need it. I am so surprised the Pyre has not taken a buttload of damage. We're doing 6,000. We're almost killing you. I do have one pandemic, but only one. Okay, this is a little sketch. I do have Contagious, but if I play a spell, everyone else here does more damage. That was enough to kill you. Don't play a damn thing. End turn. Holy hell. What a surprise. Now we only have 43 HP, but we can sap Dominion and we can sap Savagery. Once again, I have a feeling that Titan fight will be easier than this. One day. All right. Jesus. Man, one multi-strike Animus would have been so sick. Another problem, though, is going to be corruption. The Sentient will die after a while, and then Savagery will hit the Pyre. But Savagery is not immune to rooting, is he? Maybe we can just root him on the same floor as our units forever, and then he'll never loop. Regardless, we know what to start with. It's the same setup we've been using. The Awoken Hollow is also going to have a problem, but hopefully with regen we can keep them alive. They also do have cultivation, or sorry, Titanite. So they will live, hopefully, long enough. We just play the game the same way we've been. Let's sap you immediately. Literally just a misclick there. Although we could have one of our dudes eat the corruption. I don't think we need to. So play this first, and then move you forward. Propagate up here. We can get the regen going. We have extra units that we can't play. Rip us. Everyone up here has regen. Well, except for the mushroom, but he'll have regen in a second. And I think, honestly, I think we just keep you sapped up forever. You're taking damage, and you're also not hitting the Pyre for the next, like, 10 turns. So you're done. You're done. Now it's just Savagery, who, if we look, is immune to rooted. That's fine. We'll just sap you. You know what? I should have spread out the sap because of Contagious, but that's okay. We'll be fine. You need the health. You need the spikes. We do need the energy. Sap does not work. You're already dead. Good. You're gonna take 50 damage if you attack, but I don't really care if you move up. But it still kills you. So I'll just kill you next turn, and enemy units propagate. We can also sap entropy. Yeah, we should have spread out the sap. If anything goes wrong, we can always undo and do it with the contagions in mind. It's not a huge problem though. It shouldn't be. All right, how are we looking? Champion's dying. You know, I hate to say it, but it might just be fine. Like, this is the champion's job. I hate to lose the damage from savagery hitting the pyre every turn after this point, but you kind of just, you did what you needed to do. The corruption's gonna take you, and I don't have any way of preventing that. You know, I'll shuffle those. It sucks, don't get me wrong, but I think we just have to accept it. We do have a pandemic. We can get that going now. That's not gonna keep you alive. Oh, it does! That's crazy. I doubt that'll keep you alive, but it does get a kill. Not like I care, I can do enough damage up here to these enemies. In fact, with our quickness, we can do enough damage, so I'll just keep you going a little longer. Nice solid propagation. Although, you know what? We should have propagated him. More troop is fine, but we need to stop the damage coming in as much as possible, which means savagery. It's gonna suck because he's gonna do like 10 damage to the pyre every other turn, but you know, we're doing enough, I feel. So you know what? Don't double down on the pandemic here. Play a pandemic like here. Work him down. Because you're just going to propagate him, now he's sapped up for a long time. We haven't taken any pyre damage yet. It's gonna be a while until we knock out the bosses, but you know, we shouldn't take too much damage before that happens. You know what? We should have sapped you down here. Kept Shattered Shell alive as long as possible. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's okay. Keeps him alive. I don't know how, but it does. So you're on 20-something odd damage. You have 38 sap. I think we'll propagate you and then start moving down the propagation. Once again. You're immune to being rooted. That's rooted. Like, we don't need to contagious. I could here. Well, you know, for more decay, it's probably worth it, and then we'll just work on you. I think decay is going to be doing a large portion of our damage. And units moving up are going to be really annoying, especially if they hit the pyre, because I'm going to have to focus on them now, because I don't do that much damage. I'm getting sapped. This is going to be a rough run. A rough run. So right now you are dying. I cannot keep you alive. I might be able to keep you alive. But first... well, actually... I might be able to keep Shattered Shell alive, for what it's worth. If I can stop Savagery hitting the pyre for an extra turn, it is worth it. I have another spike, which we can use on him. We also have contagions, which are useful. Just don't play any spells up here, because this is an all floors unit. I need more damage, man. We're just not stacking up the damage. Okay. Nothing up here is doing damage. I don't care about you right now. We want this floor. You're going to apply corruption, you're going to apply corruption, you're going to apply corruption. We might just want to hit everyone here with pandemics. Smack him with a contagion. You're living! Never thought I'd see the day. You will get corrupted on this turn, which is problematic, but everyone else is dead. I need to buff our damage up here, and we need to work on you. Okay, still pretty okay. We still have 10 turns of the top floor being fine. Healing is something else we don't really have as much in this deck as I would like. We don't heal. This guy can keep himself alive, that's about it. You're gonna hit the Pyre? Well, I can't let you do that. Okay, now you're dead. Now, this keeps you alive. We're not gonna be able to out-tank the corruption, but... And I don't want to place spells up here to buff everyone. Although, now's a good time to do it. There's only one unit alive who's gonna die to quickness anyways, so... Yeah, maybe we accept that. 52. Fine. We don't need to sap the middle floor if we're not gonna play any units there. What we need instead is... more sap on you. Contagion will do that. Let's start there. And we just need more damage. It's probably you. Well, Savagery is taking 130. That's actually really nice to keep this floor going a little bit longer. Savagery is doing 130 per turn. You're taking 75, 51, and 84 per turn. I think I'm gonna keep you. No, let's keep Savagery doing getting hit, because once Savagery is dead, everyone can focus on entropy. There's another Contagion. I love it. The sap cards that we get are actually very annoying, aren't they? Oh, a second Pyre Light. Thanks for ruining my hand. All right, this is a awful turn. Sorry, my hand is full. I have to undo this temporarily. I keep forgetting we draw a card when we play a consume card. We have a lot of draw, in fact. When we play 3 cards, we draw. When we play a consume card, we draw, and when we draw non-blight cards, we draw. We got a lot of draw. So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I gotta play something. So we'll play something. That something will be a restore. Get those out of the deck. Fine. You do so little damage. Ugh. Pandemic. Thank you for the copy in my hand. Pandemic. Probably where we want to do a Contagion. I'm not keeping the mushrooms alive. Don't even try. Man, if I sapped you, I could keep the mushrooms alive on this floor. That's a great point. Mushrooms are really good tanks for corruption. This guy's taking so much damage. You're living! How? We need to do more damage, that's how. Oh, because you have all of this, right, Titanite, I can't kill you. I can't let you hit the Pyre for 16. So even if I have to, like, undo and play the corruption up there on you, I will do that. We must have already had the Ember Staff draw. Do we have any other draw on the deck? We don't. All right, this is a little bit more problematic. 9, 3, 3, 7. I don't have to sap you. I could let the mushroom tank another hit. But I do need to deal with the unit on the top. Can't let him hit the Pyre for 16. This is going to be a long fight. We have to avoid the damage. Oh, that's two kinds of cards. I understand. Heal you. Dump another one of those. You're only taking 6. Oh, you know what? The sap probably from both of those cards meant that I'm not killing you now. Well, maybe not. 16 is 48. You're dead. Beautiful. Still have another one. Need to sap you. Now you're living. Okay, this is much better. We can deal with this. You are taking 16 damage, but I think we accept that. We're gonna stack up this floor. Need more regen. You two are fine. I mean, like, you might as well. Okay. We're gonna take 5. Pyre's living, though. Pyre's living. We have to keep playing these saps, unfortunately. There's nothing else we can do. Wow, you're a silence enchanter? That's super annoying. Taking 84, 45, 93. You're taking 424. Okay, you're sapped, or you're not sapped, but you're gonna be sapped. We're gonna draw one card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna die in the spikes. I don't care about you. Everyone else here is gonna get contagioned. So if that's working, perhaps what we should do now is start sapping up the rest of these fools. I cannot keep you alive. It is definitely possible to keep you alive, 100%. All right. Those units, if they hit the Pyre, they're not going to do any damage. We're punching through the boss. It is slow going, though. You looped at the bottom, and now you're dead. Why are you dying? You're dying because you're taking 15 damage. If we get a heal, we can keep you alive. That's not going to happen. You're going to hit the Pyre for 5 here and then 5 here. We're starting to run out of time. We need this sap to do more at this point. I gotta sap you. You'll die. We have to do it like this so we can actually get some more corruption. And that's all there is. When our tank dies, the mushroom stack will be the tank. It's fine. Stop adding this to my hand. I don't want these cards. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll draw 1. You're only taking 189. Because we have Contagions, we should probably get more decay happening down here. It's getting real tight. It's getting real tight. I want to break free. No, I want to get more damage, I think, on entropy. But we're just gonna Contagion anyways. Pyre's doing a lot of damage at this point. And we're gonna get 2 Pyre lights in our hand. We're almost there. We're almost done. Heal to full. 500 plus the 200 per turn means you're dead within 2 turns. So we need to focus entirely on entropy. We also need to stop the units from hitting the Pyre if they live and make it up. So we have to still focus on these guys too. I gotta stop playing so many cards. Like, I need it, but I also need to have a hand that I can draw into. I need a counter on the side of the screen that says, you have 8 of 10 cards in your hand. If you play this, you'll draw 3. Okay, that's one kind of card. Problem is, if I don't play this first as the first spell, then we'll have to pay 2 energy for it. So I think you do play it. And then we'll just Contagion. Might as well lock one of you in place. You're gonna die when you move up, so you're dead. Heal you. Rooted 5 is pretty nice, but you're dead. I like that. Let's do some more damage up here. Entropy is the bit. We have like 6 turns to kill him though. Dude, that floor moving up, I completely forgot about. You've been adding garbage to my deck this whole time, too. Still, okay, we can kill him, thankfully. Whoa, why did it scroll? Dude, I need a new mouse, I need a new gamepad. I feel like I just bought this mouse too. But that scroll wheel has been really annoying me lately. It doesn't click. It keeps scrolling randomly. Anyone know any good mice recommendations? Mice that last for like a decade. That's what I want. Okay, dump it, dump it, dump it. Play it. Don't scroll, play it. Contagion, Contagion. Although I don't think it's the mouse scroll, I think it's the game. Like, sometimes it moves the screen when I try to play at the edge of the screen. Right there! Like right there. Sometimes it does it and sometimes it doesn't. You know what? Scroll when playing cards. Stop that. If you were more consistent, I would accept it. But you are not consistent, so screw you. Pork says trackball for life. I hate trackballs. Trackballs suck. The North says, I can't deal with the big monstrosities that some people use, but my Logitech G502 has been with me for quite a long time. Well, lottie freaking da. Oh, look at Mr. Big Mouse Man over here. Yeah, I wish I had a big mouse. You're a problem. I hate you. I'm gonna hope I can kill you as you move up, because I really can't kill you right now. You're gonna need to heal next turn. You do have 94 corruption. That's absurd. Oh, that's a lot. My units are gonna die as these guys move up, unfortunately. Rooting might... Well, you're already rooted forever. It's just you two that I need to kill. You're gonna die on the spikes. Okay. I think we are literally just focused right now on maximizing boss damage. You're taking 300 per turn plus. We're almost done. This is not the longest Titan fight I've had. I think I have had one that went to like round 30 before. You're dead. We've done it. We've won. We've flippin' Juan. Get sapped. Take 468 damage. Get sapped for 84 turns. Good lord. I love those cards, because for this exact situation, they allow you to sustain on the Seraph and the Titan fights. Seraph, not so much. We almost died on the Seraph fight because the waves have way more health, but that was great. We had exactly what we needed and not a card more. Well, we probably had several cards more, but we barely got there. New record for sap applied. Good lord. 31 victories done. We have surpassed 1/6 of the way done with Monster Train. Scipio Scion says, I have one that's pretty good. I got it because I grip my mice hard that within months I bore a hole into the side of it. A Model O. Really, like, I like the mouse that I have. It's just that the scroll wheel doesn't click anymore, and sometimes I find it to scroll a little bit weirdly. And then this gamepad I have, the D-pad sometimes sticks, and lately the right trigger has been sticking, so it's about that time again. I wish this stuff lasted a little bit longer, though. I have like 4 Xbox controllers that I just need someone to like open them up and solder some new controllers in. Like, I have the potentiometers, I just need someone to do it because I'm bad at it. That's about it. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train 2.